Hello everybody, this is Shelly with Veggie Gardener, and in today's video I will be building a vegetable bed. And this actually happened about a month ago in March, right around St. Patrick's Day, and the beginning of the video where I was doing the intro, what I'm doing right now, did not record. And I have labored over, now that it's so late, if I should even record it at all. And I labored over it like I labor over everything. And I just decided I would like to see how we prepared that space and what it took to put the bed in. So don't mean to be disingenuous by posting something that happened over a month ago, but for the record keeping, I'm just gonna go ahead and do it. So I am in Central Illinois, Gardening Zone 5B, and the bed that we are putting in, where we are putting in this vegetable bed, is the northwest part of the house. And it is flanked by arborvitaes on one side and then a brand new fence on the other. So it made this about a 14 by 17 area that was lawn. And there are some plants in front of the arborvitaes, but we're going to use the northernmost part for a garden bed, which I will now name that area the kitchen bed. And this bed is 10 inches tall. The width of the boards are 1 inch, and then it is 3 feet long and 12 feet wide. And we decided to, since it's lawn right now, we decided to mulch the perimeter of the garden bed and then just keep the inside natural. So this video starts with us prepping the space and putting weed mat down along the perimeter of the bed to start mulching. So here we go, back in time 1 month ago to build this garden bed. So I just went to get the weed mat out of the garage, and this is what I'm using here. And I thought this was going to be about 30 inches, so we were going to have to lay down 2 layers and cut. But this is actually 3 feet long. Perfect. And then I'm going to stake the corners where I need to with these landscaping stakes. I do want to mention really quick how we prepped the bed for what we wanted to do. First of all, my hole digger took that grass way down into almost like a turf-like manner. Of course, that was a week ago and it has rained all week, so it has grown up a little bit. But we were just trying to get as much contact with that weed mat as possible. And then all along the sides here, he trenched it just a little bit so that our layer of newspaper and cardboard and mulch would not then heap up over the sidewalk, but it can kind of fall into that little moat-like area. And the way I sold this to my beloved hole digger was a no-dig method. He would not have to remove any of the sod. I don't know what possessed me to not evaluate my materials before I started doing this. I guess I was worried about missing the brief show of sunshine since it's been a really cold, dreary week. So I didn't want to be inside shopping. I wanted to be in the sun getting some things done. But I ran out of weed mat and I didn't even get my first strip done. So we need to make a trip to the hardware store and then we will be back. Okay, so now that the bed is placed and my hole digger is laying out the bags of mulch, I'm going to work on the inside here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in some bone meal, sprinkle that over the grass. I'm going to add some gypsum right here we have sort of heavy soil, so that's going to work to break it up a little bit. And then I will put newspaper and cardboard, and that's to keep the grass from growing up into the vegetable garden. And then also that will break down and be compostable material. And then I will put the garden soil on. And here comes the mulch. Don't breathe too heavy. Okay, on to mulch. So the bed is done for now. We have the mulch surrounding on all four sides. We have some garden soil in. I got my bone meal, my gypsum, newspaper, cardboard, and then some soil. And we need more trips to the hardware store for more garden soil, but I've been there 3 times today, so I can save that for another day. But what we realized once we got everything in is that the bed is sloping from this end behind me to that end. From one end to the other, it's about 3 to 4 inches. So you can't really see it when we look at it from any of these angles. That looks so nice and dark, ready for veggies. But when we walk around from this side, I don't know if you can see it in the camera, here to here it slopes downward. I don't know if that will be a problem. I don't know if once we get some drip tubing in there, if the water will always run to that side of the bed. So I'm going to have to do some research and see if we need to prop this side up and make that level. The bed behind it, I have not cleaned up yet. Those are all the things I put in the fall, and it's just a mess. And I left it there because I really wasn't paying attention to what I was putting where, and it's not labeled very well, so I left as much of the plant as possible so that I would remember that there was something there, and trusted on my memory that I could identify it. So I will work on cleaning that up and labeling that bed tomorrow if it's sunny. So we talked about it for a minute, and we do think that we're going to have to prop that side of the bed up. But we will tackle that another day and get some more gardening soil as well. So that's it for today. I thank you for going along this journey with me, and that is where we will be getting our vegetables this summer. So very excited.